Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. The Nintendo Switch is getting a boatload of shooters as of late. There's so many arcade classics on here. Today I'm going to talk about one more. This is Zero Gunner 2. It looks really freaking awesome, and I just had to get my hands on it, sink my teeth into it, and give it a shot, take a look at it, and today I'm going to go ahead and share my thoughts with you on it. So Zero Gunner 2 actually was an arcade game back in the day, ported over to the Dreamcast, and guess what? It's actually a very expensive Dreamcast game, which is why I think it's a good deal to get it on the Nintendo Switch eShop. It's a very reasonable price compared to what you're going to be paying for an actually really cool game. Now, what makes this game different from all the other shooters in this Switch eShop is that you could play in a 360-degree field of combat. Yes, you hold down the wire A button and you use the left analog stick to move your character around. And that means the challenge is that not only are you going to be getting attacked from the top of the screen, but you're going to be getting attacked from all corners of the screen. But luckily, you're not confined to just shooting forward. You have to pay attention because when they say bullet hell, I guess Zero Gunner 2 is bullet hell because bullets are going to be flying everywhere on screen. I'm going to be honest, the controls took me quite some time to get used to. It takes a little bit of, you know, playing around with it and shaking it up a little bit, and that's not what she said, to get used to it. You know, it's almost like a twin stick shooter. You have to hold down the buttons and use the stick to move around, and it takes some time, but once you get through, you're going to be breezing through it. The game is so much fun. This was my first experience with Zero Gunner 2, and I had a blast. I could imagine how many quarters I would have wasted playing this in the arcades. I'm definitely not wasting all those quarters getting the Dreamcast version, but I found Zero Gunner 2 to be perfect for the Switch because shooters, you can pick up and play. I like that pick up and play factor that this game has. Now, I will say one major downside to Zero Gunner 2 is that it's really short. While there is 7 levels, they are pretty brief. The boss fights are really legit, though. I like the boss fights because a lot of them have different forms, like Frieza, you know, it's from Dragon Ball. You defeat one form, it changes into something else, and it really gets really intense and action-packed with all the stuff on screen. But you can breeze through the game really quickly. There is local co-op. I'm a big fan with local co-op on any game from the Nintendo Switch because you can just put it anywhere, give your friend a Joy-Con, and there you go, a game for 2. Now, this game also is really cool because it's 3D polygons. A lot of the shooters on the Switch are 2D overheads or 2D side-scrolling shooters. This one is actually full-fledged 3D rendered, and I think it looks sweet, especially the boss fights and all the enemies and different ships that appear on screen. The levels are really designed really cool, the backgrounds, everything. Overall, this game is just pretty legit, and I was impressed. And I'm so glad that people are porting over arcade games, especially shooters like this, because there's so many out there that I haven't played, and I think Zero Gunner 2 is one that I can definitely recommend. I had a blast playing it, and I'm just amazed with it. So I recommend you guys check it out, and I'm going to go ahead and call it quits with this review, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a subscription and hit that like button, comment down below. Follow me on social media, 8-Bit Eric on Twitter and on, what's the other thingamabob? Instagram and Facebook at the 8-Bit Eric Show. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.